In today's video, we are going to be going over pivots and how you can pivot in basketball to be able to get yourself either an open shot or an open lane to drive to the rim. Using your pivot foot is vital to be able to create space for yourself and to be able to beat a defender off the dribble. So let's get down and let's check out some of the things that you can do to be able to become a better player in basketball. So I like to set out pylons, in this case 5 pylons, for a side jab, a quarter jab, and a front jab. Now what we are trying to do here is a side jab combined with a quarter jab and then taking one dribble to the right side and pulling for the shot. If we can move that ball, not just our feet, but the ball from right to left in this jab and then later from right to left, or left to right, this is going to allow you to be able to do many different moves afterwards. So a side to quarter jab can open up that whole right side or left side, depending on which side you do the jab, and that can really help build the distance or the gap between yourself or the defender, or move that defender or shift him to the side so that you have the open lane to the basket. So what we're trying to do first jab is towards that defender. You've cleared him out. When you come back this way, he comes with you, you jab to that opposite side. Then when you spin, watch my shoulders, they're lower than his, right? When you spin off of him, you want to clear him off, you go. Lower your shoulders so you've got leverage on it. Make sense? Now in this drill, it's the exact same idea where you still have the pylons out. However, you're jabbing forwards, which will allow you to clear or create space between yourself and the defender. Jab with the right foot towards the left side, like if you're about to drive on that side, and then you spin around because now you've created that gap on the opposite side. You can pull for that one dribble shot. You want to try and create as much distance as you can. These younger guys are not creating as much distance as they probably should. However, what you are looking to do is to create as much space as possible. And then, of course, when you eventually go up against a defender, you can drive towards the rim. Here we can see that with a Desiree and David, who will use a shot fake, a jab, create space, but that goes into the kind of the more advanced level of this drill. And that is, as soon as you teach the footwork, we went through the different footwork for about an hour, and then we went into one-on-ones. However, they had to do between 3 and 5 pivots, generally speaking, before they were allowed to attack. They had to make those jabs meaningful, they had to be quick and hard, and they needed to be able to either get to that rim or pull for a shot within a minimum of 1 or 2 dribbles, depending on their age. The older guys, the U14s that David was on the side of, was doing the one dribble attack, or at least we were trying to get them to do the one dribble attack. Meanwhile, with the younger players, the U12s, what we were doing is different 1, 2, maybe 3 dribble max attacks and finishing at the rim or pulling for that shot. These are fantastic drills that you can do. I really do like one-on-one drills, and you can even incorporate 2-on-2 drills as well into your practices. The idea here is we've learned the footwork, we've learned the idea behind it with no defenders, and then we stack that drill so that now we do the exact same drill without the pylons, so now they're trying to visualize where those jab points are, and then they can go up against the defender who is going to give them a different level of difficulty depending on, of course, the level of player that is defending them. However, at the same time, we really want to incorporate our teachings into a game format, which is why it's always great to have either a 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, or 5-on-5 games at the end of practice to incorporate what you've just taught into games. I hope that this video helps yourself, your team, as well as your players how to pivot the basketball more and better, and of course, allow themselves to have open lanes or better open lanes or more space between themselves and their defenders. These are the basics of basketball that every player needs to learn, so I hope that this video does help you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.